"Hello, Kaki," she said, pulling herself free after what she felt was a reasonable amount of time. "How skinny you've become! Just look at those hollow cheeks. It's that terrible business with what's his name? MacDonald. No, McKinsey, no? Lost your appetite because of that, I suppose. Perfectly understandable, of course. But never you mind. You're back now, among your own family. You can trust us to feed you well." "Oh, and then pay Sonali Kulkarni to lose all that weight again? Come now, Kaki, that's hardly a sound plan," said Radhi, referring to her aunt's long-standing dietitian. Radhi knew she'd been blunt, even by her standards, but she hadn't expected her aunt to bring up Mackenzie's name quite so soon. It had come as a bit of a shock. She hadn't heard his name out loud in over a year now. This, she supposed, though, was Ila Kaki's speciality. She had a sixth sense for being able to sniff out where people were hurting most. Before Ila could answer, she was joined by her husband, Pankaj Zaveri. "Hello, beta." He gave Radhi a hug. "Hello, Kaka," said Radhi with genuine pleasure. Mild-mannered and kind to a fault, Radhi's only grouse with her father's brother was that he'd married Ila Kaki. That and the fact that he never spoke up when she behaved badly. "I'm so glad you decided to move back. We hear you're opening up the old apartment again." He was referring to Radhika's childhood home. "Yes," Radhika smiled, "though it's not going to look like the old place much longer. I'm changing all the furniture." "That's good. Make a fresh start. India has changed so much in the last decade. The publishing scene here is booming." "Oh, you're still writing then?" Ila Kaki's voice was like a Pepsi-Cola, ice-cold and dripping with sugar. "I had no idea. We live under a rock here in India. Can't believe we missed your new book. What's it called?" Radhika's cheeks burned. It had been 3 years since her last novel came out. She wasn't working on anything new. In fact, she hadn't opened a Word document in over a year. Her aunt probably knew all this. There'd been an article in the Post about how writers these days were starting young but burning out early, and they had cited Radhi as an example. It had been circulated widely in their circles on WhatsApp. "It's top secret, Kaki," Radhi returned brightly. Then, leaning towards her conspiratorially, "The thing is, I've got a 3-book deal. Can't really have the first one out without knowing where the other 2 are headed, no?" Her aunt gave her a cold smile. She hadn't expected Radhi to lie so bald-facedly. But she couldn't very well call her out on it, not without revealing that she'd known about Radhi's dry spell to begin with. "How lovely! We want our signed copies as usual, of course." "Of course." Madhavi, Radhika's elder sister, suddenly materialized by her side. "Kaka, Kaki, I'm just going to snatch Radhi away for a minute." "Couldn't you have come sooner, Didi?" hissed Radhi when they were out of earshot. She swiped a chilled mojito from the tray of a nearby server. "I've only just gone and told her I'm working on 3 books at once." Madhavi grinned. "Good, whatever it takes." Radhi made a face as she took a sip of her mint-flavoured drink. "When will we start serving alcohol at family gatherings?" Madhavi laughed. "Ha, a fat chance of that." "It's not like they don't drink," Radhi waved at some cousins. "So why can't we all drink together?" "Come now. Good Guji children don't drink in front of their elders, you know that. In any case, do you really want to do shots with Ila Kaki?" Radhi grinned. "Not particularly, though she..."